Okay, travel day one. Heading out to Idaho from Detroit, Michigan for a Forest Service job. So this is my first stop. I went about 650 miles. If I was better at tech, right now it would insert a map showing a line going up Detroit through the UP of Michigan, stopping between right around Iron River, Wisconsin, close to Duluth. That's where I am right now. So gone, like I said, about 650 miles. Staying at this little lake in National Forest campground. Nobody here on a Thursday. Nice little lake. It's pretty close to US 2, so there's some traffic noise. I don't care. Yeah, let's check out the lake. Don't have my Wisconsin fishing license, so you know, not gonna make any casts or catch any fish. That's my official statement. There's supposed to be brook trout in here though, so yeah, officially not gonna fish here. Oh yeah. It does not look like a trout lake, but it must be stocked or something. Nice. Definitely not gonna cast 25 to 50 times offshore and try anything. I'm not gonna try anything crazy like that. I wouldn't do that. And I'm in a different state that I don't have a license in, so it doesn't matter that there's fish rising. You know, I'm over this imaginary boundary in a different state. I need the piece of paper. I'm definitely not going to cast 50 to 75 times tomorrow morning before I leave at 5 a.m. I wonder what it's like out there. Never know. Day 3 of travel here. Extremely foggy in western North Dakota. Just stayed at Buffalo Gap Campground in the National Grassland. Stayed there before. Friday night there's spots available. There's a lot of people there, but it's first come first serve, right off the freeway, right outside of Theodore Roosevelt National Park. So it's actually pretty cool. It's just in this rolling prairie. Not a lot of privacy because you're in a prairie basically, but pretty cool. So yeah, today I'm planning on getting out to at least Missoula, Montana. My where I'm going to be working is about an hour from there, so I may keep going, and that's probably going to be about 10 hours. So getting to it. Yesterday, nothing real exciting. Drove through a big storm for like 2 hours basically. Took a while, but yeah, making my way. About to cross over to Montana. Fog's clearing up a little bit. No traffic. Getting tired. Been going for about 8 hours. Stopped a decent amount. Yeah, I forgot it. So like on it's either I-94 or I-90. They combine. From Livingston to Bozeman, it gets a little sketchy. A lot of traffic, a lot of burp, but beautiful scenery. So I'm a couple hours from Missoula, and then about an hour from where I'm going to be staying and where I'm going to be working. So taking my time. Beautiful day. Traffic's thinned out. Around Bozeman area though, it's kind of jammed up. Second night spot here. I still feel like I'm kind of on vacation because I haven't started working yet, but this is a sweet spot. It's only about a mile or two from the ranger station, right on the river. There's a pond over there that's like stocked with trout that you can actually keep if you want to, because in this river it's all protected. But I mean, look at this spot, dude. I mean, come on. It's all sandy over here. I mean, come on, bro. There is a couple people here, but it's all quiet and nice. Definitely gonna take a dip because it's hot. Get cleaned up for the first day of work tomorrow because I'm stanking after days of travel. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for the rest of the day. Second day on the job. This is pretty much my deal here. Setups. This is what I've been doing. Pulling into this campground. Fan. Rolling with that to change in. And then it's pretty flipping hot and I got all sweaty. So I'm gonna take a dip. That was so flipping good, man. Didn't go all the way in. It's super cold. This area is freaking amazing. I mean, come on. Gorge. Minivan, mountains in all its glory. In. Okay. So I'm trying to check out this trail over here. It's on Colt-Killed Creek. Apparently, like Lewis and Clark, because this is a big Lewis and Clark area out here. They like had to kill a colt to survive in this creek, hence the name. Bringing the gear, bringing the bear spray, bringing the 10-car rod. I haven't tried this out here yet. We'll see how tight this little creek is. See if I can cast that thing. Otherwise, I got my spinning reels. But like everybody out here is fly fishing, and you feel like pretty inadequate with a spinning rod. But whatevs. So far, very well maintained trail. A+. Just going off trail for a sec. There's a little trail right here going down. Wherever you see a trail going down, it's got to be a decent spot for something. This is freaking river, man. Look at this tree, dude. Shit. It's amazing to me. Yeah. This ain't no creek. That's a nice little hole, I would say. Oh, man. Just gorge. I need more room. I already got caught on some gorge. That little spot, maybe. Well, I'm gonna wait and see if I can find a better spot. This bear grass, super cool. Trail's gone up a little bit, about a mile in. Hopefully it gets back down low, but I'm not really seeing any spots anyway. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous, man. It's super cool, but to my Michigan fishing sensibilities, there's nothing to fish here. Tell me if I'm wrong. You got some eddies over there. This is all like rapids. Maybe the other side. Maybe down there. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm looking for like a curve with a nice little pool. Keep going. Okay. Back up again. More rapids. I'm seeing a curve. Could be it. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, some type of kill situation. Long ago. Whew. Ever. I'm gonna try in here. There's a little path going down. This is kind of what I'm looking for. A little slow. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dig it. I dig it. Big time. Nice little trail, kind of. Yeah. This is what I'm looking for. Nice. So many butterflies. Don't want to step on them. Woo! Look at all these guys. Perfect little spot. Getting kind of sweaty here. Yeah, this looks good. Real good, dude. Deep rapids. Yeah. Alright, back in my vehicle here. Probably went about 2 or 3 miles in. Found a couple good spots to hit up again where trout were rising and stuff. Had one on the Tenkara and got off. It looked pretty small. So yeah, that's a victory, man. I didn't quite land it, but pumped. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this up again. Like I said, this just keeps going. There were some creeks that I didn't feel like crossing. I would have got wet. I didn't really feel like doing that today, so nice trail though. Mission accomplished? Question mark? Yeah, I think so. heading back to the camp, and it's just a couple minutes away. Not friggin' around. 2 nights. Get in there. So while I haven't had much luck in the river systems yet, been crushing it in this like stocked pond over here. They stock it with rainbows. Very fired up fish though. I've caught several and you can keep them, so. But yeah, get these precarious egg situation figured out, but I don't know, 7 in there, so at least 2-3 meals. Plenty. Underwear tree. I'm drying them out, dog. So going to Mocus Point, there was like nobody at the trailhead, and I just thought I'd give it a shot. It's July 4th, so I wanted to avoid just a couple busier areas with hot springs and whatnot. Yeah, gaining some elevation, so I think it's only 2 or 3 miles. Definitely gaining here. Nothing too crazy, but for this flatlander, getting out of breath. It's like a pretty gradual switchback situation. Definitely gaining elevation though. All right, finally got into a little opening here. Okay. So I made it about as far as I'm gonna go here. I take it Mocus Point is probably over there. The trail just, there's tons of blowdown up there and I can't even see the trail. So I'm just gonna head back. Looks like I'm about a mile from Mocus Point, but yeah, it looks like it might be that point there. But I mean, it's super cool still. Good workouts, and we're heading back down. Smooth sailing going down. So smooth. Take about half as long. It's hard on the knees, but quick. You know what I'm saying? Week 3 in the books, just chilling in the van. So I had a few days off in a row because I'm switching schedules. So I basically had like 2 weekends mashed together. So I ended up going to Glacier, which is only about 3.5 hours away. Hit up some sweet trails. Scenic Point Trail, one of the best trails I've been on with the best views. That's in the 2 Medicine area. And then I hit up the west side of Glacier and went on the Going to the Sun Road, which was epic, which I say about 10 times while I'm driving it, but it was amazing. So yeah, let's check it out. Just a goat hanging out in the parking lot, actually of the campground, eating scraps. It's Two Medicine Lake. The snow. Look how gorgeous this little guy is. Oh my god, so cute. How cool is this, man? How freaking cool. Look at all these wildflowers. Super cool trail. It's finally almost to the end and it's like evening out, so you get a little break. All these wildflowers up here. Gorge. Snow down there. Right there. Same views going down. A lot quicker. Just goat digging in the fire pit, dude. Mangy. Right next to me. Pretty freaking funny. Chipmunk looking for scraps. Didn't leave any, bro. These guys just hang. Little guy. Look at little guy. Run. Mom and baby moose right there. Leave them alone. Pretty cool. Right there. Alright, off the trail, tons of people coming in. Turn my AC down. Tons of people coming in as I was going out. So if you want to hike with people at Glacier, which isn't always a bad thing, if you're worried about animals, go in the afternoon. Plenty of people. In the morning, nada. So yeah, Rockwell Falls, not that great. Scenic Point, awesome. I think I already said that. I had a little Larry David moment coming off the trail. Someone was coming out of the falls. Someone was coming up with like a family, and they're like, "Oh, we almost to the falls? Yeah, how is it?" I'm like, "It's okay, like 5 out of 10." And their faces just dropped. I just thought it was funny. I just laughed and walked away, and I realized that was a dick move, but thought I was being funny. Anyway, at a different site here for the third night at Two Medicine, I had to kind of cobble together a reservation. This site's extremely weird. It's site 81. Like, that's my picnic table, basically right next to somebody else. Here's my parking, but it's just for a night. I'm very close to the lake here, so I'm gonna do some fishing, maybe a little more hiking. So I'm over in West Glacier now, and it's a cluster lineup. I have a reservation, so I shouldn't have a problem, but it's a bit of a cluster. Last night camping was also, I had about the worst neighbors you could imagine, just like boomers with money who are like having some type of reunion, and yeah, talking about sourdough bowls with artichoke, spinach artichoke dip in it that they were super fired up about. Talking real loud about that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of done with people. So we'll see how this goes. Actually, wasn't that bad. Went quick. Nice. It is jammed up here, man. I'm trying to do the Going to the Sun Road here, and it's a lot of people. It's prime time. I don't know what I expected, but yeah, it reminds me of Yellowstone, basically. But let's see what this is all about. 4 p.m. still drinking coffee, by the way. Pretty epic. Tunnel time. Definitely got to pay attention to the road because there's a lot of traffic coming the other way. Coming close to some mirror clips, but it's freaking pretty sweet. A little bit cooler than I thought, actually. Freaking insane. So this is Logan's Pass, freaking epic, but totally filled up. This is really cool though. Going back down. Some goats right there. I mean, epic. That's gorge. Mystical AF. It's a hazy light here, man. All right, back at my kind of home campground here. I've been staying in a lot. Got to get organized. Kind of a cluster. Did laundry, shopping. Got to get all this stuff straightened up. Small space gets jammed up easy. Anyway, good week. Didn't really work, but went to Glacier, and now it's super hot. Gonna take a dip, get cleaned up, and just chill. Get ready to go back to work. Heading out to check out this lake back here off of this forest road. It looks like it's probably about 15 miles on this road. It's supposed to be a decent road though, as far as these roads go. And yeah, we'll see. I haven't had much luck fishing in the river system. And it's like really hot, like 90 to 100 degrees. The river's really low. So I'm gonna start trying to check some lakes. And but yeah, so far this is cool out here. I mean, you got all these meadows and stuff. Apparently just missed a wildflower bloom out here. So far this road's in fantastic shape. Props to the Forest Service. Pretty far back here. Cool, I think I made it. There's no signs or anything, but I think it's right over here. Crazy. Assuming somebody put that there. This is pretty cool. Surprising amount of lily pads here, man. Lily Lake, lily pads. Makes sense. So that lake is super shallow. It just wasn't looking very good. I took a few casts. It's hot out. If there's trout, they're not going to be in the shallow water. So cool though. Cool to get out there. I think I'm just going to go back to where I've been camping and hit up this pond that is stocked with rainbows, and I can almost guarantee to catch dinner like almost any time I want. Don't want to jinx it, but I really want to catch a cutthroat. I'm out here. I've never caught a cutthroat trout, and that's kind of my goal. That's been my mission. Actually found this real cool little dispersed site. Just right off the road back here. It's like a couple little spots and a spot to fish a little bit that I gotta try. So we're doing it. That's a little bit right there. Could be potentially. There's a spot. Getting bites. Getting bites. See if I can make this happen. Cutthroat, baby. Alright, real cool spot. I had a little one on. I couldn't tell what it was. I tried my Tenkara there to no avail. But it's a cool campsite. I mean, it is right on this road, but not bad. And there's a couple trails going along in the creek. And a couple good little holes. Back at the pond, I hate to say it's guaranteed, but I already caught one, like second cast, so kind of is, and they're pretty fired up right now. Here we go. keeping. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Keeping that. This is why I'm finding it hard to fish other places, because I just caught 3 real quick like. And gonna eat them up right now. 3 probably 11, 12 inchers. Okay. Heading out to a little creek to check it out for fishing. It's a work day. I usually have been doing stuff on my days off because I'm working kind of long days, and it's been super hot, like over 100 degrees. But today I got off a little early. I'm motivated, feel like doing something. So we're going to check this out and hopefully do some fishing. This bridge is kind of sketch. I have to cross it for work sometimes. And a lot of people go over this with big trailers and stuff, but it seems a little sketch. Alright, made it. Alright, I've been up this road while working and know it's a good road, so I'm taking the van up. Should not be a problem. It gets a little skinny, but other than that, it's gold. Alright, first spot. There's a couple spots along here I want to check. There's like a lot of people that fish the big rivers, but I have rarely seen anybody on these little creeks. Ooh, it's a drop off. I have to go the other side. So I can go over there. I'm looking at this little area here. They bite right off the bat, it's a good sign. First cutthroat, baby. Oh man, it's a nice one. Solid fish. Whew. Wow. Okay, super stoked. Got probably about a 14-inch cutthroat. I found the hole because there's a bunch more right here. This deep little hole here. It's kind of perfect. Yeah, I am jacked. I wish I would have got that on bid, but that's okay, man. That was sweet. Another nice potential up here. Yeah, one right there. Nice curve there. Frick yeah. Pretty large fish over here going after my lure, and one over here just swiping at it. That's all they're doing. But this looks so good right here. Wow, this is the kind of river that I've been looking for to fish. This is my style right here. Tight little bends, holes. It's Saturday night, no one's out here, everybody's on the big river. There's so many of these little creeks, I'm gonna have to start exploring some more. There's a tree growing out of it. That is crazy. Another decent cutthroat just underneath this bridge. Got a nice little deep little spot there. Oh, there we go. Didn't even touch him. Just a gorgeous little stretch. I'm so happy I found this spot. It's a perfect like after work spot.
that I can just shoot over to. It's like 10 minutes away. That had probably one of the best outings I've had in a long time. Just non-stop action, a lot of little ones, but a couple nice cutthroats, which was the goal. Yeah, great spot though, man. And it's a short stretch. You can get in and out. It's like a bridge to a bridge.
All right, it's Monday. It's the start of my weekend. I'm gonna try to hit up this road here that takes you to kind of a subalpine area. It's I've heard mixed reviews on the road though. Some people say that it should be fine for a car like this. Some people say you need high clearance, or they're not sure. So I'm gonna check it out. It's about 10 miles basically going up. We'll see. I've gone up it a little bit, didn't look too bad. So we're gonna check that out and hopefully hike to a couple lakes out there and maybe camp out there. We'll see how it is. Let's do it. Couple miles in here. There's some sketchy spots, but not terrible. I think we got about 6 or 7 more miles. It's pretty hazy up here. There's a fire apparently not too far. Just gorge. Well, at a little bit of an impasse here. Whew. It's getting a little rocky. Definitely scraping on this. So I'm not sure the route to take here. I can't really back down at this point. It hasn't been bad, and I'm already like 6 miles in. I don't know how I can handle this. Like, drive over it with my tire, and then potentially I can't go over there. You can see people have scraped that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna scrape no matter what. And I can't back up. Woo! Freaking made it. But we're still probably about 3 miles away. So that was the worst spot so far. Yeah, this is a point of no return at this point. I'm doing it. All right, made it up here. I don't know if I'm gonna go down this road. It's fine here, but it's kind of sketch over there. But look at this. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Oh, okay. I think the trail drops down to, that's Walton Lake. Wow, this is gorgeous up here. Worth the drive. It probably took me like an hour and a half to go like 9 miles. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna stay the night somewhere up here though, and drive back down tomorrow. It's already like noon. So I think I'm gonna eat some lunch and figure out what I'm gonna do for the day. All right, so it's a couple mile hike in to these lakes, at least the first lake. So I'm bringing a little bit of food, you never know. Minimal fishing stuff, water filter, a bottle of water, bear spray. I'm gonna bring a knife. That's about it. I've got my phone, I've got a map. Should be good. Yeah, pretty charged. But yeah, this is why I love the van. If you can get it back here, this is your home right now, you know, like got like a mountain drop off over there, got little creeks. A little crappy little table, but whatever. Bear grass. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're headed down there. I think there's the other Walton Lake, I believe, is over there. So I don't know. We are going to go to one or both of those lakes. Freaking epic, though. I say it all the time, but this is freaking epic. I think that's Graves Peak. I could be wrong. All right, well, let's find the trail. I think it's down here. Pretty gradual descent to the lake here. Not too bad. Shouldn't be too bad coming up either. Epic? I'd say so. Everything's epic now, okay? Everything's freaking epic. Oh man, this is cool. These big granite boulders. It says, I think, I want to say Indian paintbrush. Not positive. Oh yeah. These are pretty big lake here. You know, I'd love to get over those rocks. Yeah, I'd like to get over there. Try to fish off of those rocks for a bit. A couple little. Okay, toe soaked. Frick. This could be a campsite. Holy shit. Freaking soaked up, dude. Oh yeah, this is epic. Once again, epic. Got little, people camp there obviously. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Whoa. Goes over there. Wow. Yeah, this is a nice little place to hang for a while. Ooh, yeah, solid drop off there. So cool. The insane thing right now is I may be the only person for like miles right here. Yeah, I mean, that road's like 10 miles up. I saw one car coming the other way and that's it. I mean, obviously people come out here, but right now, there's no one around. Out of these little guys. Really cool looking though. But super small. You see the cutthroat there? It's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of small ones. Caught probably, I don't know, 10 about that size. All right, about to head back down. Stayed the night up here. My GoPro died down at the lake. But yeah, nothing exciting. Came back up here, stayed the night in this spot. Now I'm about to drive back down. So at least now I know all I have to worry about is that one spot with that boulder. And I think I have a solution for that. Let's do this. dicey, and apparently I'm running out of gas. I think it's because I'm driving at an angle. Here's the big ass boulder. Doesn't look that big on camera, but it is. So I think last time I got my wheel up here, but I'm gonna try this as well here. Since I have these traction boards. I'm gonna do something like that. That might help. Just in case. It looks like you can kind of get over enough to avoid that. Because that was scraping my muffler for sure. Okay, that seemed to help. It's about 6 more miles. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is insane. So made it back. It took me about an hour and a half to get back down the mountain. I'm at my base, kind of my base campground here now. Pretty much worse going down because you're just riding the brake the whole time. Definitely the craziest road I've taken the van on. So got to chill out a little bit, making some guac, relax, and probably just chill for the rest of the day. I got to clean myself up. I think tomorrow I got to do laundry. I got to do grocery shopping, so I got to go into Missoula. But man, dude, working out. That's a crazy road, man. And it did it. 3 miles per hour, but it did it, y'all. I'm out here at this spot that I was a couple weeks ago on this creek, this little dispersed site. I think I'm gonna try to stay the night here, but first off I gotta clean up the campsite. There's a bunch of downed trees, nothing major. There was a storm a few days ago, and there's a lot of down stuff around. So I'm trying to clean this up. And there's a lake I think I can hike to. I'm gonna try to check that out. It's I can't find a whole lot of info on it. It might have like 0 fish, but I'm gonna see if I can check that out. It's down this little 2-track off of this like slightly better gravel road, so we'll see. Nothing too crazy. So somebody cut it up to get it off the road. Be great if I had a saw, just a hand saw. I could probably at least drive in here if I move this. Fishing spot, bam. So I got it enough where I can at least pull in there. It's just this one, I can't move any farther. So, I think I'm gonna check out this lake first and then come back here. I'm not gonna fish these spots until the evening. I'm gonna save it for the big lunker potential that might be in there. Instead of hitting it up now, I'm gonna wait. Just so you know, just to give you a heads up. So yeah, I'm gonna go down this road. Let me break up my Avenza map here and try to find this lake. All right, love Avenza maps here. So here, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna try to check out these Spruce Creek lakes here. I found it in my guidebook that I have for hiking around here, but they're saying go from this other trail that takes a lot longer. But it looks like, so this green, usually that's a good road. That's a road I'm on. And then down this, like, you don't know what the condition of these ones are that are like looking like dotted lines. And then that's a hiking trail. So I don't know, I'll see if I can get down this road a little bit. And then looks like it's probably like a mile or so hike down there. yeah, we'll see how this road is. I mean, could hike down that road. We'll see. Let's check it out. All right, I'm hiking down the road. It's not terrible, but it's got stuff like this. The van would have some problems with that. So it's gonna add, if I make it all the way to the lakes, it's gonna add like 4 miles because it's about 2 miles down on the road. And then maybe a 1.5 mile hike. It could take a while. We'll see. All right, pretty funny. Ran into an outfitter who was coming the other way and said that the trail is insane and it's like 3 miles uphill and it'll take a really long time. So he gave me a ride back to my car. He gave me a tip on another lake here. It's called Skookum Lake right up here. Doesn't show a road on the map, but he said there is a little bit of a road. You might have to hike back there. So I'm at least gonna drive up there. It's not too much farther. Second attempt at a different lake from the outfitter's recommendation. This road is not even on the map either. It's basically an ATV trail. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what this guy was talking about. Walked a long ways on this 2-track. He said it's real obvious. Yeah, there's a little trail over here that I'm gonna go down. It looks like it's pointing, like on my map, towards the lake. So maybe it's a little cut through. Alright, so this is kind of a little trail. There's obviously boulders here. Somebody put here. This has gotta be it. Cool, going the right way. There's a red arrow on that tree. That's what he was saying. Follow the red arrows, but they're not visible from the road. Another one. Said there may be a moose and calf around, so I'll be vigilant of that. So I'm trying to make some noise. Wow, this is looking cool. Possibly epic. Cool, man. Wow. Going down here. Check that out, because this is all shallow. I'm gonna try this for a sec. Man, the flies are terrible. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of good spots to access, unfortunately. But this is real cool to just see. It's a little trail that goes around. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple casts right here and see what's going on. It's pretty shallow right here. Well, let's check it out. I'm going right off the bat here, and then I dropped it. So yeah, they're in here in the shallows for sure. Just like right up there. So yeah. Okay. Just caught a decent one here. I think I'm gonna keep this one. Look at those really pronounced red marks. It's kind of crazy in the cutthroat. Sweet. Another decent one. Look at the colors on that thing. All right, well, 2 good ones. I'm gonna keep both of those, and I think that's it. Nice. It's really wild to me that they're like in the shallows here. It's like fishing for bluegill or something. They're like they're right around these weeds. You can see them swimming around here. Like nothing huge, but just some decent ones. So I'm gonna clean them here, and then I think I'm gonna head out. Heading back down to the car. Nice little hike. So the spot I was gonna take somebody else was hanging out there, so I went further down And got this nice little peaceful campsite here. Kind of glad, actually. It's got this little creek right here. But my first question is it gonna hold fish or not? Because it is pretty skinny. But we'll find out. It's just a really peaceful little spot here, man. I like this. Yeah, this is better than usual. Just lemon pepper on here. Fresh. Super good. Just an absolutely peaceful spot here. Got the creek running. Nice little camp area here, dude. But of course I can't relax because I gotta figure out if there's fish in the creek. He's down there. Got a decent little cutthroat out of there. Not bad. Let's get you back. It's pretty cool. Just like all these braids like interconnected around. A lot of little small ones in here though. Surprising little cutthroats. But I think I'm gonna get out of here. Down a little too far from camp. Actually getting a good amount of rain. Oh yeah. I haven't had a rain like this since I've been out here, and it's much needed. There's a bunch of little fires around. Hopefully this helps. So back here at my base camp, campground here, doing some computer work, doing some high-tech stuff here. Got back here yesterday. Yeah, my GoPro died again. I've been like leaving it on and not knowing it basically. And yeah, I don't know. That's it. No explanation. But yeah, so I've been back here just doing this stuff. Gonna get ready for work tomorrow. Pretty sure I had a mouse in the van at that dispersed site at night. It was making all kinds of noise. I kicked the side panel and one of them jumped out, but then later that night I heard more mouse noises. I think it's gone now. I did buy some mouse traps because that is like my fear, that the van is going to be like infested with rodents and they're going to like be chewing on my food and ruining everything. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I think that site must have just been a little mousy. I haven't had issues here as of yet. So anyway, getting prepped, doing some stuff here, nothing exciting. Going to be working for the next 4 days and then have a couple days off and planning on doing something, not sure what, so stay tuned. I'm excited, you know. I'm excited about it. I don't know if you are, but I am. So deal with it. So I'm over on the Montana side of the Bitterroot Mountains. There's a lot more towns and stuff over here, but I'm checking it out. A couple campgrounds over here and a couple trails just to switch it up a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Just sheer rock faces. So the first campground I went to was full, and there's not many campgrounds on this side. So I'm going to this trail and I might do this little hike. Even though I'm not really in the mood to hike, I was kind of in the mood just to make some food and hang out for a second. But yeah, we'll check it out. Gradual climb up the whole way there. It gets the canyon up there though. Freaking love this country out here. Really nice. Freaking side vents. Yeah. Where it's at. It's epic. Okay. Look at that. Epic. Okay, that trail, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you're shooting through the Bitterroot Valley. It's called like Blodgett Overlook Trail. Yeah, Blodgett Overlook Trail. It's like 1.4 miles, like 500 or 600 feet elevation gain, and then the 1.4 miles back. So real cool. I mean, you're close to civilization, which you can see on the other side of the valley, but that's cool. I mean, it's easy to access whatever. Not a bad campground. It's pretty empty right here. Oh, there's somebody. That's not bad. It's not the most private of sites, but you know, you got a bathroom, you got water, got a table. Staying here, you know, it's about dinner time. Staying the night, taking off tomorrow. So fine, totally fine. Looks like some kind of creek back there. Not bad. Okay, let's get set up here. Kind of a cluster back here because I just threw it all back real quick. Pretty jacked. Nice crispy tall boy. Yeah, looking forward to this. Free around and find out. Pumped about this. Yeah. Storm is brewing. Just been hanging out in the van this morning, drinking some coffee. Stormed a bunch last night, kind of on and off. Got tons of rain, which is good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stay the night here again tonight because why not? I mean, it's a very peaceful campground. Just, you know, pines. I think those are ponderosa or lodgepole. I can't tell the difference. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna hike. There's a trailhead right next to the campground, so I'm gonna hit that up and just hang out here for the day. Dude, this does not look like a freaking trail. Not sure if I took a wrong turn. Already crossed 2 creeks. Does not seem right. Okay, found the right way. Not really signed. Getting the sweat going. Definitely getting the sweat. A little bit of climbing involved here. Elevation gain.
Just turned into a really nice trail. After the rocky, it was a little bit of a climb the first mile and a half. But looks like this goes on like this for a long time. So I'm probably gonna turn around pretty soon. About 3 miles in. The trail goes across. Look, this is my turnaround point. Really, really cool, but yeah. About 3.5 miles in. You'll turn around. I don't really want to cross this creek right now, but this is rad. It's getting dark. Starting to rain a little bit. Getting dark. Hopefully we don't get caught in a storm. Okay. It's thundering. Alright, made it out of the trail. Just got a little wet. It didn't really storm, but it looks like some more storms are rolling in. I don't know, we'll see. Been stormy the last 10 days or so. It's been stormy. Anyway, yeah, just did some grocery shopping and heading back to the campsite. We're gonna chill for the rest of the night. Just chill. I think I'm gonna make some burgers again because that sounds better than tacos, and the burgers were amazing yesterday. So I think I'm gonna do that again. Yeah. Looking a tad stormy out there. Yeah, no bugs. That's what blows my mind around here. There's very minimal bugs. Like, I can just leave my door open. Sometimes in the evening there's a little bit of mosquitoes. There's flies, depending on what elevation you're at. There can be black flies. But yeah, it's great. If the bugs are bad, that would almost be a deal breaker. Like, I don't know if I could do it in the van here, because you got to keep doors open to ventilate this thing sometimes. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things to do in the mornings. Just chill, that door open, drink coffee, in bed. All right, back in the Bitterroot National Forest. I'm checking this area out again because I liked it so much. This Blodgett Canyon is really cool. Last week I did the Overlook Trail, and now I'm gonna hit up this Blodgett Creek Trail, which goes all the way to Elk Summit if you want to take it that far, which is over by where I'm working. I'm gonna check this out. I think I'm gonna do, this is kind of a little recon mission. So I might do a backpacking trip out here and shoot out to Blodgett Pass and Blodgett Lake. But we'll see. I want to go down here a few miles and see how it is. And yeah, I think there's a waterfall about 5 miles in. I'm going to shoot for that. Just right off the bat. This is sweet. Very smoky today. About the fishing pole. Just these 3 slabs here. Slabs of rock, just vertical. So far, views all the way up. Only about probably a mile and a half in. Really cool. Spot. spot to take a dip. All right, hit the pack bridge. Getting them berries popping. Wow, so smoky. Super smoky. I can smell it in the air. It's a rock arch right there. That's crazy. That was weird. And behind us, we got this. All right, this is a good turnaround point for me. It's about 4.5 miles in. Kind of want to keep going, but I also got to turn around at some point. So yeah, I think this is a good point to stop. But I do want to backpack this. I want to go farther down and stay. There's supposedly a meadow at like 7 miles. That's really cool. You get out of this woods area and it's just kind of open. So yeah, I think this is good point to turn around right here. Heading back. Just out back. Stuff's a little hard on the feet though. Staying at the same campground. I just stayed the night here last night after hiking a little bit, and gonna stay here tonight as well. It's a nice little weekend getaway. It's kind of nice to get out of the area that I'm working in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna hit up this other trail today. There's a close grocery store. It's kind of nice. You can access stuff easier, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm not sure how this trail is gonna be. I don't know. I might record some of it. We'll see how cool it is. But I don't know. It's hard to beat Blodgett Canyon. That's just my jam there. So yeah, we'll see how it is. It's Kootenai Creek, I believe it's called, and it's another trail that just goes and goes into the wilderness zone. And I'll probably just go a few miles and come back. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Smoky / cloudy once again. Okay, starting off pretty cool. Very cool, man. Decent sized fish just right in there. It looks like a cutthroat. They're just like stuck in these deeper pools. It's so shallow everywhere else right now. It's crazy. Yeah, you can just see it going in and out of that waterfall area. It's a very nice trail. I'm a couple miles in. I'm going to start heading back. A storm is rolling in here. Just checked the radar. It's pretty big, so I'm going to get going back. But very nice little trail here, man. So I heard it was kind of a local favorite that, you know, people just hiking a little bit in because there's so much access to the creek. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. Pretty pumped. I'm back at this creek where I caught my first cutthroat a few weeks ago. I haven't been able to make it back out here. So today I'm out here and got all day. Let's do it. This is the OG hole. Same hole and probably about the same size fish. Beautiful fish. Just out of that little hole right there. Awesome. Just got this guy, nice little rainbow, beautiful colors there. About to slip through the net. This little waterfall up here looks extremely promising. It's probably about a 15-incher, so I'm gonna keep that guy. Nice, beautiful fish. This right here is so perfect. Caught two nice cutthroat and a couple smaller rainbows, but now I want to try this pool above it. But this is so nice and deep right here. It's probably like 4 or 5 feet deep. I've already caught 3 really nice cutthroat, and I haven't even hit the stretch that I was hitting last time. I'm going the opposite way because I wanted to check it out. This is a great spot, man. All right, about 2 hours later, I'm back finally on the stretch that I actually wanted to hit. Pretty good up there though. Real good. A lot of little ones and then those few bigger ones. Kept 2 of them, put them in my cooler. Now I'm gonna hit up the rest of the stretch. All right, going up the road a little bit here. That stretch didn't produce like it did last time. So I'm gonna go up the road. The creek follows the road for a bit here. And see if I can find some other good spots. All right, I'm just gonna turn around. This road just keeps going up and the river is no longer visible. So I'm just gonna turn around. All right, so I'm gonna hit up some spots on the Locksaw River. It's kind of the main river that I've been working on and driving by every day. There's a couple spots, well there's one in particular. Got a tip from a coworker and I've checked it out, and there you can literally see large cutthroat in there. So I'm gonna at least try that. I might stop at another spot. But you know, it's just not off of this basically highway, so it's not the most ideal fishing situation, and that's why I haven't done it previously, but F it. Today's a fishing day. I'm heading back this way anyway. It's getting to be evening. Should be prime. It's the time. It is the time to do it. And then I'm not sure where I'm gonna camp tonight. Probably somewhere along 12 here. We'll see. Plenty of options. And yeah, let's do it. First Locksaw River stop. This looks pretty good. Just got to find a way down there. This river is where the big uns are, apparently. Yeah, I can climb down there. probably. Not going to be waiting. Yeah, I can climb down. Convincing myself. Slightly sketch, but made it down. Think I can make it back up. That's the perfect little spot though, dude. I caught a little guy. I think it was a mountain whitefish. It looked like a whitefish. There's some chasing, but just little nibbles. Okay, now I gotta get up here. Next spot. Okay, camera died per usual. Second spot, somebody was there. So this is the spot that I've actually seen fish in. So, yeah, just check. Seen them kind of over here. So once again, just gotta freaking climb down there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Also the worst possible shoes for climbing on rocks. Extremely slippery. Sketchy. Alright, I'm gonna make my way over here a little bit. Yeah, but Sambas aren't made, obviously, for doing stuff like this. Don't know why I kept them on. Alright, so there's one in that little hole there, just kind of comes up and swipes at it. Pretty big one, but I don't know, man, it's just not happening in here. They're looking at it, but they're not doing anything. But I mean, scenery, come on. Van's up there, look at that. But I'm getting hungry. I gotta find a place to stay. I think I'm gonna get out of here. A couple more casts on the way out. Alright, I just want a table, dude. This is one of our not so used campgrounds. And it's actually free, so. Site for the night. Road's right there, but that's okay. Sky's crazy tonight. Just gotta make some food. I'm gonna make some sausages. Not gonna make the fish tonight, so I don't feel like dealing with it, but looks depressing, but I'm super excited about this. Not depressing. Elated. That's what dreams are made of right here. No bun, just tortilla. This was my final week in Idaho / Montana, doing a backpacking trip with my girlfriend Kate, who flew in from Detroit. It's by far my favorite area out there. I mean, besides Glacier, was this Blodgett Canyon. I think we got about 2 more miles to get to this meadow where we're staying for the night. Super thick. Too thick. Barely see the trail. Not happening. Come on. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. Finally emerged into this meadow here. Decent campsite back here. It's just super thick for a mile. Not digging it. Feels like a jungle. Fast motion. Making a video, Kate. I'm making a video.
Alright, try to get out of the way.
Right now.
Right now.
Of the tent.
From inside the tent? Reporting from inside the tent?
The tent being set up right now is a video. There's a lot of background noise over there.
Love it. Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just mocking your, not mocking, I'm like echoing your.
Hey Kate, we're in the Selway
No.
Bitterroot Wilderness right now, and we're just getting set up at this camp here. Kate, it's pretty sweet, this little campsite. So what do you think about it? What's your take on it?
The take on it is it's strong to quite strong.
So,
There's
what would you rate it?
Some aggressive squirrels.
Like
Out of what?
10 out of 10 bears, or?
I mean, it's close.
I mean, I would rate it at about an 8 out of 10 bears.
Same.
It's like, I mean, you got mountains, but you can't really see them. You do have a creek that you can access for water. We're just setting up. It's kind of a, this is Blodgett Creek. Kind of dried up right here, but you can still get some water. I mean, it's not great. Actually, it's flowing a little bit better over there. I just grabbed some water there, boiled it. Not bad. But this freaking gorge right here.
Get some water.
Should be less than a half mile, I think, to the camp.
I feel pretty good. I'm just really, I clearly did not drink enough water yesterday.
There's this 9-mile meadow. And then our camp is right here. Camp water spot, Wicked Gorge.
Could be a little swimming hole too. There's a little fish in there. Made it to the pass, baby! Bitterroot Divide. It's Blodgett Mountain. So if you go that way, you get to Elk Summit. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get up here, man. These little ways. Almost up to the top. Pretty sweet. There's Blodgett Canyon. Bitterroot Divide. A little bit farther. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, it's high enough. Woo! Oh shit. Whew. Alright. Pretty broken up trail. On the way down is almost rougher. Beer on the wall, 74 bottles of beer on the wall, 74 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 73 bottles of beer on the wall. 72. Look at these pro campers. Look at that. Look at that hang of those bags. Pro.
Pro hang.
It us.
Pro hang.
It us. It me. We did it. Super pro hang. So tight. It's way up there. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Chucking pine cones around. Scared him.
Because it's looks taller than me.
Making our way. Yep, yep. Frick, yeah. Not staged at all. Cheers, babe.
Cheers,
Psst. Done. Alright, here's my quick and dirty van life situation. So I've been living in this for over 10 weeks. All I did with this, with the seats, I took out this middle row, flipped that one down, flipped that seat down, it goes into the floor, left that one up obviously. What I did to take care of, like, get away from these brackets, because these are like huge. Apparently they're pretty hard to get out to make a smooth flat floor, so I just built a floor over it, and it's not even attached to the bottom. Yeah, just plywood, 2x4s, some indoor outdoor carpeting on there, and then you can store a bunch of stuff under here. I've got a lot under here. Tools, Cougar Club for protection, just in case. Good old Cougar Club. But yeah, I got like backpacking stuff in there and stuff I'm not going to be using all the time. This is kind of the mudroom area. I put my shoes here, sweep it off. Yeah, so got the bed, got the trifold mattress. Had this thing for a while. This has worked out really well. You can take this off and wash it, which I have. It just looks kind of stained. Don't know why I'm defending myself right now, but I'm not that gross, is what I'm trying to say. So for the windows, I've got cut out these Reflectix things. This is very cheap, and they've lasted pretty well. They get kind of like delaminated, I guess. But yeah, I mean, they just fit in the windows. I'm not going to put those up right now. Makes it nice and dark. Gives you privacy, really. That's about all it's doing. I've got these screens for the front window so you can roll them down a little bit. That, and with the fan, has been enough. Even when it's super hot, this fan is key. It's just rechargeable. But yeah, it's been super hot some nights, and it's worked out fine. Even just cracking these windows. Then I have this for the front window, for privacy. It just goes up there, folds up real nice. But yeah, that's the setup. So front seat, I just have fishing stuff stashed there. It's not the greatest setup. This bag I've been using for work and putting my lunch and water in there and stuff, anything I need. Rain gear is up here. I've just bought this thing from Target for like 20 bucks. Like a 3-drawer thing. It's worked out real well. I screwed it into the floor, the subfloor that I built. It's super stable. Doesn't move around at all. Back here, I got my laptop. In here, I have just a bunch of extra clothes. Warm clothes. I've dipped into that a little bit. Some books. Stuff that's in here could easily be like on a car top carrier. That would have been ideal to get this out of the way and just have this kind of open, maybe for shoes and just a little open area. Then this is just, it's a nice little table too, but just my toiletries, razor, stuff like that. But yeah, it is kind of a nice little table. I can set up my phone right here to watch stuff. It's worked out pretty well. Yeah, power station, so I'll charge that when I'm driving. and that's worked in well enough. Dirty clothes bag, sometimes that gets super filled. Shoes, stuff like that, kind of jammed in different spots. Fishing stuff up here, these have worked pretty well. Also like a nice little drying rack. If I have some wet stuff during the day and I'm at work or whatever, I flop them up there, or I'm driving. Take a look at the back. So this is kind of the kitchen setup, I guess, if you want to call it that. Kitchen slash pantry. This is just random food access. This is more like canned goods and rice, and like it's pretty low now because haven't been shopping in a bit. So this thing's worked out well. This is kind of why I wanted the seat up, to leave this seat, because I could attach this, just spices, utensils, knife, stuff like that. Everything else fits in here just for one person. It's not bad. I've hooked up pots and pans to this when I'm traveling. Cooler, and then when I'm traveling, I can fit the water jug underneath there. Then underneath here, when I'm traveling, I put the stove under there. It fits perfectly, so I just kind of left this separate. It's not attached to everything. So yeah, it's worked out pretty good. I mean, it's quick and dirty, cheap setup, but it's worked. And then at campsites like this one, I have a table. If not, I'll just prop up my stove on something like my cooler or one of those boxes or a log or whatever. But it's nice to have a table, obviously. Table, water, shower tent. Been taking camp showers exclusively this whole time, and I think it's worked pretty well. I don't think I stink. Basically heating up some water in this thing, soaping myself up, rinsing myself off with warm water. That's it. Worked pretty well. Yeah, that's the setup. On top I got some traction boards. I've used them like once since I've been out here, but it's nice to have. I just have them bolted down to the roof rack. Yeah, I mean, this has been home. This has been my comfort zone here.